The soldier buried his wounded comrade in the dirt, then pulled a corpse over him. As the enemies passed by, one of them suddenly turned and stabbed at the corpse on him. As soon as the enemies left, he pushed the corpse aside and pulled his comrade out of the dirt. He kept searching the battlefield for any other living comrades. Soon he spotted a surviving comrade in the distance and tried to rush over to save him. But he was spotted by the enemies, who started shooting at him. With no other choice, the soldier jumped into a tunnel. But then a grenade was thrown in. Fortunately, he ran fast enough to dodge it. The tunnel was full of enemies, so he had to keep hiding. Along the way, he encountered a severely wounded enemy. Instead of killing him, the soldier took out a bandage and wrapped his wounds. The enemy looked at him in disbelief. It wasn't until late at night that the soldier came out of the tunnel to continue saving people. He kept carrying the wounded down the cliff. He couldn't stop, even though he was exhausted. He kept praying, "God, please let me save one more." After rescuing one comrade, he continued to pray, "Please let me save one more." His hands were covered in blood, but he endured the pain and kept bringing his comrades down one by one. At the same time, down at the base at the bottom of the cliff, the officer went to the medical station and looked at the endless stream of wounded soldiers being brought in. He couldn't believe it and quickly asked the lying wounded soldiers who had saved them. Everyone said it was the soldier. At that moment, the soldier was still on the battlefield, rescuing people. He found a wounded sergeant. The enemies were searching the area. The soldier picked up a gun, wrapped it in a piece of cloth, and dragged the sergeant while running as fast as he could. The sergeant kept firing at the enemies. Finally, they reached the edge of the cliff. He lowered the sergeant down. At that moment, the Japanese soldiers also reached the edge of the cliff. He jumped down the cliff with another wounded soldier hanging on him. The enemies aimed their guns at him. At the crucial moment, his comrades down below provided cover fire. The soldier was finally safe. But he was so tense that he couldn't relax or even stand properly. Everyone was looking at this hero. The soldier might not have realized that he had saved 76 lives all by himself that night. The next day, the officer ordered an attack on Hacksaw Ridge. But the soldiers down below the cliff didn't move. They were waiting for the soldier's prayer because he had become their spiritual leader. After the prayer, the soldiers climbed up Hacksaw Ridge again. This time, they were full of confidence because they knew that no matter how badly they were wounded, the soldier would bring them home. Soon, they took over Hacksaw Ridge.